Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Sunday the 14th of May 2023, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we've got some astrology for today. We've got the moon in Pisces all day, and it's going to sextile first of all Uranus and then the sun. So it's activating that conjunction between Uranus and the sun that was exact last Tuesday the 9th. So yeah, there could be shocks, surprises, chaos, breakdowns to break through, things coming out of left field at you that suddenly give you aha moments. But eventually liberation. And I get a sense of a sort of reclaiming your power because it's with the sun. But the energies need to be integrated and they need to be grounded so that we can use them. This is my second attempt at doing this reading. So I've already pulled your Gaia cards. The first card out was Amethyst, transformation, certainty and confidence. Then we had the Hidden Gift, which is sadness, an ending and a new beginning. I think that ties in very well with the transformation of Amethyst there. And then we get Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Okay, so we're right at the end of Mercury retrograde. In the UK it stations direct tomorrow. Just going to see what time, because I know sort of the American channels that I follow always say that, I've been saying that it stations direct today, so it must be early in the morning when it happens. Yeah, 4:17 in the morning, British summertime. So yeah, if you're in America, all of America, West Coast, East Coast, somewhere in the middle, then it's going to be this evening for you. Okay, so yeah, things are at a standstill. We're coming to the end of the retrograde, and we've been reviewing, reflecting, and re-going over things. It could be around money and finances, our sense of self-worth, how we think about ourselves. There could be like limiting beliefs, false narratives, and just old mindsets that this retrograde has given us a chance to go over and re-examine. And you could be going through the transformation of the haha moments. I found this Mercury retrograde sort of quite gentle, but at the same time quite deeply transformative. Lots of for me, sort of there's been sort of lots of of abundance, of being given all the tools that I need to step into the next part of my life. And it's like, wow, this is interesting, this is different. I've still been doing the work, but just, yeah, it feels like lots of different things are falling into place, which you don't usually expect with Mercury retrograde. Yeah, and especially around my true life direction, because Mercury went into its shadow period at 5 degrees of Taurus, where I have my North Node, and it's stationing all the way back to there. So yeah, it does feel like it's sparking for me anyway. Oh, and also because the South Node and the North Node anyway have been close to that point, so we're leaving something behind, releasing something, an old part of us. It could be where we merge our energies with other people, where we share finances, where it could be part of the shadow side as well, shadow issues as well, especially because, you know, it's been eclipse season. We've had a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, where the South Node is. That triggered quite a lot. But in an empowered way, it's almost like sort of Okay, it's time to release all of this, and here's all the tools and the resources you need to be able to do that. And this time you're just going to be able to see it all. So there does feel that, and when I'm thinking about the full moon lunar eclipse, what's coming up for me is the colour purple. Now, whether that's amethyst, whether that's the purple flame, I would probably have to go back and have a look at my readings for around that time and see if amethyst came up, see if I did any work with the purple flame at all in any of my groups. I can't remember. I do this stuff and it's generally sort of all intuitive, all channeled, and then I finish and I walk away and get on with my day. And yeah, it's gone. I do make a note of my readings so that I do have a reference to go back and have a look at them. But yeah, otherwise, poof, it's gone. Oh, what are we doing now? So, but yeah, that transformation does feel very much connected to sort of what's changed since the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, which was opposed by the Sun and Uranus and Mercury retrograde and the North Node and Vesta. So yeah, as we come to a standstill point with Mercury retrograde, and there could be some sadness, there could be, the last of the emotions coming up for this round. And there's an ending, and maybe old parts of you aren't going to move forward with you. But in that ending, in that sadness, in whatever emotion it is, there is a seed of the new. And with the Sacred Earth Mother, there's a sense that sort of there's something solid and reliable that you can connect to and find stability, which is very Taurian. Taurus sort of is that grounded earth sign. For me, it feels very much connected to Gaia and our connection to the earth. So maybe we're feeling a little bit wobbly. Maybe the amethyst is third eye and crown chakra stuff as well. So the key, what I was saying with the astrology, ground, anchor in, integrate these changes of energies and things, and know that you're always held, you're always loved. Gaia will always hold us and keep us safe and let us know that we're loved. And sort of the Taurus connection is that being on solid ground, and anchoring in that stability. So maybe that's the message for you. But yeah, as we're getting to Mercury stationing direct, then the new beginning. Everything we've been learning, doing, reviewing, clarifying, we're getting ready to be able to move forward again. And yeah, generally there's little bits of us that aren't coming with us, and that's fine. They've done their job. They've kept us safe. They've supported us, and now it's time to relinquish them. So let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say. We're using the Light Seers deck today. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to know for Sunday, the 14th of May 2023. Messages for Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? I'm just watching the time. I've got a pineapple upside down polenta cake in the oven. I don't want it to burn. Okay, what do we need to know? Sunday the 14th of May 2023. So yeah, I thought to myself, I'll make that, get that in the oven, and then I'll come through and do my readings. Domestic goddess that I am. Okay, where do we find ourselves? So in the middle we've got the Page of Swords here. Going into the background we've got the Knight of Wands. Below us we've got the Two of Wands. Above us we've got the Four of Pentacles, and we're moving into Death and Rebirth. Clarifiers, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Moon, okay, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. And at the bottom we've got the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, I can see the story. Just distracted by my magpies in the garden. I'm presuming I can't quite see, but I'm presuming they've had their baby. Oh, the pair of them are there, and they hang out a lot of the time, sort of just around the nest rather than actually in it. So you get added bird watch here on this channel. Okay, so where we find ourselves today on Sunday, the Page of Swords. There are new messages coming in. There could be new whispers on the breeze. You may read something or hear something that sparks a new idea. And it creates the beginning of the new journey. It inspires. Okay. And also getting sort of the twittering of birds around her head and the light bulb. So a new spark of an idea. Whispers on the breeze. Tuning in and listening deep. And I'm saying that because we've also got the High Priestess here in the under the cards from the bottom of the deck. Going into the past is the fiery, wanting to take action part of us. The Knight of Wands, mutable, fire, air of fire. This is Sagittarius energy. That sort of intense sort of things need to be done now. Got to do it now. I think we're going into a much more reflective energy. Especially this next week. We've got a lot of big astrology coming up, which is about pausing, which I will go into as each day comes along. But yeah, it's like we're going into a big pause. But from now, I think I might have said about sort of, Jupiter at the moment is at 29 degrees of Aries. So it's hitting that new moon solar eclipse point from last month. And just bringing in, reactivating that energy, and expanding it. Okay. Below us, we've got the Two of Wands here. This is we're not moving anywhere yet. We're just looking out at the possibilities, the potentials, and the opportunities, and really tuning in. Going inwards and really tuning into what it is that we really want to do next. We might be inspired by, something that we've read or something that we've seen or something that we've heard. And it's like, oh, yeah, now. But I could see myself doing that. Actually, and especially sort of as we're leaving behind things that no longer serve us. We're moving into the direction, a new direction, and pondering. And there's no rush. Take your time pondering. Myself, I'm not even planning and thinking of sort of what I need to do or what I want to do. I'm pondering it for the next week, but I'm not taking any action on it until Monday the 22nd. And just sort of getting all the plans in place and all the things, putting all the pieces in order, and getting my plan together. I would advise you to do the same. The message from Spirit is the Four of Pentacles. Hold on to what is of value to you and let go of what no longer serves you. Okay, and then we move on to good old death. This transformation, you know, transmutation, even a transmutation of energies. You could actively work with the purple flame or with amethyst to clear away any leftover dross or attachments that you don't need to take forward. Let them go, and then moving on to your new beginning. What we're saying about it's a week ahead where it's a big pause. We've got the Hermit. We're going inwards. Really from now, really, to just contemplate all these different potentials, what it is that is what we want to do next. Okay, and as I say, there's no rush. We've got this whole coming week to really get it right. Okay, and it goes all the way up to the new moon and just the other side of the new moon as well. The new moon's on Friday. We've got Mars going into Leo on Saturday, and then the moon goes into Gemini on Sunday. So yeah, definitely to the new moon, and then that sort of, it's a few days after the new moon when you're sort of coming out of that new moon energy. So there's time. We've got about a week or so. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles, the hidden gift, a sadness, an ending. And I'm getting the image, whoops, just throw the cards around. I'm getting the image and the message that this next week we're finding the key that unlocks our heart, unlocks the sacred heart energy, and that then we can go forward from our heart. So there could be sadness, there could be, you know, grief, there could be all sorts of emotions coming up from this Mercury retrograde and eclipse season. And we're now going into this pause week where we can really connect into, you know, where we find our joy, where we find our bliss, where we unlock the door to our power and our potential and everything. And it's going within. The answers are within, as always. So yeah, there's a hidden gift in what you're going through at the moment. Okay, and then the cards at the bottom, which is what's going on in the subconscious, just out the way, we can't see it yet. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. So again, with this Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, we're weighing up options, we're looking at possibilities. We're not, there's no, as it keeps saying, there's no rush to make a decision yet. You've got time to really think about it. Don't get caught up in the mundane, the Four of Cups. Pay attention to the cosmic hand coming through the clouds with the Fourth Cup, and the gift in that. We've got the hidden gift here in the sadness, in the inertia, in the boredom, or the, you know, whatever it is. There's a gift in there. The Fourth Cup is the gift, and it leads to messages of love and heart opening, and the Fourth Cup being offered to us. How do we do this? We go inwards, we go silent, we become the hermit and go inwards, and we listen to the inner voice, the higher self, the divine whispers that bring us the answers. Okay, and as we get the answers, we step into our power. The Queen of Wands, fixed fire, which is Leo. As I said, next Saturday we've got Mars getting out of the Cancer, the swimming pool or ocean of Cancer. Hopefully, having learnt to swim in there, and gets on dry land and finds himself at home in Leo. And we're at home in our fire energy and our inspiration and our passion and our sense of knowing who we are and our power and everything. Yeah, next weekend, sort of ready. Next weekend and going into the week beginning the 22nd, going, oh yeah, let's get this show on the road. So that's my message for today. As we go into this pause in, and yeah, tune into this channel and let me help you guide your way through this next week or so. Okay, I hope the reading resonated for you. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful Sunday, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.